Hello, Steve White, TrekBoy89 for Steve Arts89, Star Trek's Gatekeeper. We've had a little bit of news on Star Trek 4. Chris Pine was interviewed, he was doing press for something else, and he was pressed by a couple of reporters about what's happening with the new Star Trek movie. Now, he said he didn't say whether he'd been contacted or not. He said he hadn't seen a script. No one had seen a script. He said everyone was excited about it. They wanted to do it. They all wanted to get back together. He was really quite positive about it, in so much as saying it was the best gig, the best. He's been working with those people for 15 years. It's like a family. And he really did seem enthusiastic about actually doing the film. So that's positive. But yeah, he hasn't seen a script. He hasn't heard any story elements. He hasn't been told anything. He said they're often the last to know about anything that's happening, him, the actors. Zoe Saldana sort of said the same thing. But the problem that we do have is Carl Urban. Carl Urban, although he'd love to come back, of course, like all the others, he has nothing but praise for the production crew and the experience and everything. He's working on The Boys until the end of the year. Now, they're supposed to be filming this film. I think they keep saying the fall. I get confused with the American seasons because I'm in Australia, and I believe that means they're talking about filming it like August, September, October or something, or maybe October, November, December. I'm not sure. But the second half, later part of the year is when I think they're going to be filming it. I did see dates at one point, projected dates, but I've forgotten. People just keep referring to the season. I can't remember if it's fall or I think they're saying fall. I don't know. Either way, he says he's working on The Boys until the end of the year. Presumably that means Christmas. So that's going to be a problem for two reasons. One, Chris Pine is pushing to do the film in Los Angeles because he didn't enjoy, I don't think he enjoyed working in Canada, because I think they filmed the first two Star Trek films in LA and then they did Beyond in Canada. They shifted it to save some money, I think. And he doesn't want to do that again. And if he's, got them over a barrel with getting him back to play Kirk, he may make that one of the stipulations. Well, I'll do it if I can stay in Los Angeles. Well, Carl's already filming in Toronto or wherever it is in Canada, so that's not going to be very manageable for him. So that's an issue there. Now, the fact that Carl may not be able to do it, maybe Chris will be like, well, I don't want to do the film without Carl, so maybe he'll, not push the LA factor so much. The other issue is Carl's character has a beard. So, because they're talking about, well, maybe he can film both. Zoe Saldana filmed Avatar while she was filming, I think, Beyond or one of the Star Trek films. So they could do that, but he's got a beard. And we all saw how that went with Man of Steel. And Zack Snyder's film, I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, they digitally removed Superman's beard. It was just something that it just didn't work. It was nightmare fuel. It just looked awful. Now maybe they could get him to shave the beard off and put a fake beard on for the show. Maybe that would be a way to do it, rather than trying to have Carl do his scenes with beard and then digitally remove it. Because Superman just had a mustache. This is a full beard. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. So they've got to coordinate the dates, they've got to manage the locations, and then they've got to manage his facial hair, his face. I can't speak. So I don't know. I don't know. Can they manage it? I mean, yes, if they can get both the productions in the same town, so Carl doesn't have to travel too much, and they can work around the schedule and have him film all these scenes in sort of short periods and that with the other actors. And I'm sure they'll all be willing to work their schedules so Carl can be in the film, because it's all about them enjoying the working experience together and all that, so, and being like a family. So him not being there, especially when they're all dealing with the trepidation about doing the film without Anton Yelchin, the idea of Carl being gone as well, I think they'll actually bend pretty far the actors to make it work. But there's only so much the CGI artists can do with a beard, so I'm wondering how it's going to go. But yeah, so I saw those couple of articles with Chris Pine being enthusiastic but saying they've seen no script. Now the script actually was originally written by Sierra Burgess. No, Lindsay Beer, who did the film Sierra Burgess is a Loser, and Geneva Robertson Delvert or something, who did Captain Marvel. But it's been rewritten by Cameron Squires, who did WandaVision. I thought that was an extra part of his name. It's like, no, that's the name of the project he worked on. You just can't read your own writing. So he worked on WandaVision, and Josh Freeman, who worked on Avatar 2. And supposedly it's going to be directed by Matt Shackman, who did... what did he do? Was that WandaVision as well? Yeah, WandaVision. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, Captain Marvel wasn't the best film. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest. But, yeah, Avatar 2, I mean, we don't know how the Avatar films are going to go. It seems like a one and done. I can't really see sequels in it. And the other films, I haven't heard about them. They certainly don't seem like giant epic sci-fi films. So maybe, is the script ready? Is the script being reworked? Is the script being sent to them in the mail right now? I don't know what's happening. But I'm glad to see they're all enthusiastic about doing it. But it is a bit of a worry to hear that Carl technically can't, because he's booked for another project, unless they delay, which they don't want to do because they've pretty much locked in when it's actually going to screen. So, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. And, yep. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Yep. I want to be optimistic and believe they're going to manage it and get around it. But I'm thinking we might have a film without Bones, but no Bones, no Chekhov. It's not looking good. But yeah, they delayed the first film by 6 months. They delayed Into Darkness. I mean, why not delay this one? They've already moved the schedule once. I mean, there's no point having a film with half the actors missing when you can just put it off 6 months and have a film that's actually going to work. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go. Bye.